What's up with y'all boys, man? Exclusive Builder, where we do everything exclusive. And today's video, as I see by the title, man, we back with another NBA 2K26 template build. But as y'all know, man, I am low key done with 25, bro. I'm done. 26 is right around the corner. I don't feel like playing this game anymore. Let alone posting any more builds for 25 or whatever. And if I do, it's just gonna be a template for people to come back and look for 26. And as well, so that's what we got today, man. I got a 6'9", do it all. You could say demigod, you could say 6'9" PG, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be able to do it all. Play 1 through 4, maybe even 1 through 5, depending on what game mode you're playing. This gonna be one of them do it all 6'9" PG builds, basically. Y'all know in the 23 or whatever year that was when 6'9" builds was the best. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be trying to recreate that. And that's what we got today. Now y'all already do know I do have another 6'9" template PG point forward build this year, and I will also be using that as a build that I will come back to and use it as a template to try and remake in 26. But this is just another version, you know what I'm saying, depending on how the builder looking and how the cap breakers and specialize in shooting and max plus ones, max plus twos, and all that shit looking. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna use these tools, my references, my fucking templates that for my 6'9" build. There we go. That's what I meant to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say some other stuff and I'm fucking up. But with that being said, I ain't about to sit here and do too much talking, bro. If you new here, man, gonna stay here, hit that sub button. You feel me? And yeah, man, let's go ahead and get this video to 10, 20 likes on the video. That'd be very appreciated. And man, go ahead and hit that sub button, please, bro. I will be trying to break the builder next year, bro. So I know y'all are going to want to see that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be having a lot of series. Now, I do have a Blake Griffin series from when he was. I do got a Blake Griffin series in mind because when he was on the Clippers, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't that much of a dribbler. And then with Caps, you know what I'm saying, he eventually got traded to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? We can use our Caps to add more ball handle and more shooting and shot creating and shit. Because y'all know his game evolved when he, you know what I'm saying, was on the from the Clippers to just a lob threat. And then when he went to Detroit, he was way more than just a lob threat. So that's just a series that I do have in mind for 26. So yeah, with that being said, hit the sub button, bro, so you can see that. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, let's go to get into this do it all 6'9" build. So we going small forward, 6'9", 186 on the weight with a 7'2" wingspan, and we gonna start out with our physicals first. Alright, so boom, for speed, we're gonna max this out just so we can be as tall as possible and be as fast as possible. You know what I'm saying? And with our agility, we're going to go with an 80 on agility, which 80 on agility isn't the best on a 6'9" build, but hopefully with that extra game speed boost or whatever, you know what I'm saying, extra boost to speed on 26, hopefully this 80 agility will be decent enough on a 6'9" build. And yeah, so that's pretty much it there. And then when it comes to strength, we're going to go with a 75 on the strength, just so we can get a move enforcer to help on defense, also help us be able to drive the lane, not get knocked off our lane, convert contacts. And as well, I'm going really 75 so I can get my physical finisher on gold. Y'all already know on my 6'7" build to have legend physical finisher 99 lay. That physical finisher was one of the best badges you needed to convert a bunch of layups. And the taller you are, the more animations you'll get, the less you'll get blocked, and the more your layups and shit will go in. And with next year, we're having a whole ability to customize layups fully, and we can actually see our layup meter. We're definitely going to be able to go up with a lot of crazy shit in time, and as long as you get to the end of the green window, you should be straight. And for my max plus twos for my tier one is going to be going to a physical finisher, you know what I'm saying, so we can get it to legend. So with that being said, our layup, well, our physical finisher badge will be on gold because we will have a 90 lay, and I will be badge plus 2 in that, so we can get it to all of fame, you know what I'm saying, at 6'9". And then when it comes to vertical, man, we're going to go with a 78 on the vertical to get our off ones off to pro contact, silver posterizer. That also will help with blocks and rebounds. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what the physicals is. That's pretty much what the physicals is. Now let's go to move on to the finishing. All right, bro. So far as finishing, right? For this template, I'm not going to be doing anything to try and get a high gold unpluggable, because at the moment I don't know what the range is for 26 to get gold unpluggable, which I feel like gold unpluggable might be the base model for any build in next year's game to be very decent enough to use at any height. And as y'all know, my other build do have a 96 post control to get the gold unpluggable. So you know what I'm saying, depending on however the gameplay works, however the builder looks, however the cap burgers and all the other stuff look, as well with bash plus ones and shit, I will, you know what I'm saying, pick and choose whatever build template I can use to get my unpluggable to gold. So for right now, we ain't gonna do nothing on the post for this template. Standard, we're gonna go with a 54, my bad. Driving dunk is gonna go to a 89 at base model. And right now for this 2K25 template that we're seeing, I'm not really gonna be adding any caps here. We just gonna get posterized on silver for right now. But in 26, if I'm able to put caps here to get my posterizer to gold and then use another badge max plus 2s for my tier 1, you know what I'm saying, we get 3 in total. I'll be using one more here to get legend posterizer. Then I most definitely will be doing that, and also will have legend physical finisher as well, so we can get, you know what I'm saying, very good layups. And you know what I'm saying, the taller you are, the more layups and shit that will be going in, and we have a lot more fun with this 6'9" do it all finishing PG build. You know what I'm saying? So as far as base model though, man, we're going to 85 lay, and we're going to be adding 5 here, and that'll give me a 90 lay to get the gold posterizer. The gold physical finisher. And then as far as close shot, we're not really gonna do nothing with it. If it do go up, it's probably tied to mid range. With yeah, man, pretty much though, man, this is pretty much the finishing. Now let's go to move on to the shooting. Alright, man, when it comes to shooting at base model, we're going to go with an 85 midi. 85 midi is definitely decent. It gets you a bunch of good jump shots animations. Next year we do have a pretty green window, so midi ranges is one of the easiest shots to get to, especially for shot creators or just anybody. It's the easiest shot to get to, pull up midis, so we better knock those down on the regular. And if KD go-to shot doesn't change to his little left-right cross joint, I won't be putting any like season 7 to season 8 caps. You know what I'm saying? I won't be going to 87. But if they do change it to that and it's actually good animation, I will put it here. And if they do not change his go-to shot that we have now that allow us to speed boost for 6'9" builds, I will definitely be trying to get that. You know what I'm saying? So I will be going to 87 eventually with caps, and that will give me my shifty shooter on silver as well. You know what I'm saying? And then for my tier 1 badge plus 1, we will be putting that onto our set shot specialist to get that on gold. You know, but yeah, man, that's pretty much what that is for the mid range. And then when it comes to 3, I'm comfortable this year with shooting with a low 3 on a 75 rating on any height. And in 24, I was able to do that as well with the pretty green window, which is what we're going to have next year. So that is definitely going to be, you know what I'm saying, decent enough for me. So I don't really need that high of a 3-point rating. So that's decent enough. And then when it comes to free throw, this really don't matter. I just put it at 70. We're not really gonna worry about that until 26 come out. So we just keep the free throw at what it is. And for our shooting though, man, it's pretty much what it is. Now let's go to move on to the pass accuracy and ball handle. So far as the passing, bro, at base model, we're going to go with an 87 at base model. And then I will be adding another plus 5 here, so we can get our Hall of Fame posterizer. And for our tier 2, you know what I'm saying, badge plus 1, we'll be putting it here so we get legend dimer. You know what I'm saying, and we do get a bunch of decent, hopefully we get Darius Garland, Tyrese Halliburton, and all them other good pass styles. Hopefully they put Lonzo pass style in the game. Like, why is all the passers in the league, why is Lonzo don't have a pass style? Like, 2K, come on, bro, fix your game, bro. Put Lonzo passed out in the game. It only makes sense. And then when it comes to ball handle, bro, we're gonna go at 80 on that. Not really sure what the animation is gonna look like next year, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be better things to use than what we had this year. And yeah, that's pretty much it as far as that though. And we're also gonna be doing the no speed with ball joint, and hopefully well, I will be specializing in playmaking on this build, so I will be getting caps and stuff like that for this particular, you know what I'm saying, category. So we will be hopefully able to put our speed with ball up to like a 70, 75 or something to get lightning launch on silver, and then also use our lightning launch for tier 2 to use it on the max plus 2, and we'll get that to silver to what that go from silver to Hall of Fame on a 6'9" build. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool on this build. But hopefully I'm able to do that with our specializing, you know what I'm saying, on the playmaking shit for this build. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it as far as the playmaking. Now let's go to move on to the defense. So far as interior, we just go to 60 on interior. I know I didn't do enough on the interior to actually be able to play the 4 and the 5. But hey, man, that's not my main position that I had in mind when it comes to making this build, so we're not really gonna trip off that. But perimeter though, at base model we going to 80, and hopefully I'll be able to add 5 here so we can get all of these silver defensive badges. And yeah, shit, we 85 rating, decent enough on a build that's tall as shit with some strength. That's decent enough. And still, we just can go with a 73 steel just to get intercept on silver. Hopefully next year 73 rating is decent enough. Silver badges and shit like that is also decent enough, so we could actually use this. Now as far as tier 1s though, for tier 1s, for my last max +2 for my tier 2s on my tier 1, this badge right here, I could eventually put this on Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? I could. It's either between this or High Flyer, not High Flyer tonight, but Paint Patroller or something like that. But for base model though, man, the block, man, we're going with a 78 block. We get Paint Patroller on bronze for the tier 1 as well. If we want to put this joint on gold so we can get more blocks, we definitely could do that, because we do have the speed, the size, and wingspan to, you know what I'm saying, get hella blocks. And as well for our tier 2, I believe I already used my 2 max +2s. I think I got one more left, and we're going to be going from silver to Hall of Fame on this build. And yeah, that's pretty much it there, you know what I'm saying. And when it comes to rebounder though, bro, as far as rebounder, we already know, bro, O board is definitely cheaper than D, but for whatever reason, when I was trying to go higher, what, I did something wrong. I am actually able to get 80 O board than D board. Okay, so I did something wrong. We got some fixing to do. I can actually do some more with the build. Hold on. So far though, bro, for tier 1, we get these 2 badges on silver, which I don't really see myself using a max +2 on none of these to get to Hall of Fame. Silver would be cool. It's cool enough. It's decent enough. But let me quickly see where I can put the rest of these extra points that I didn't know I could get. So give me a second. Alright, y'all boys, there's 2 different things we can do with the rest of these little extra points that I got. If I want to be able to play 1 through 4, 1 through 5, I will be going up to, you know what I'm saying, 80 or 74 to get all these little badges right here, and then to be able to protect the paint and wall up, you know what I'm saying. Or I could just keep this at a 60, right, and then go up to 87 here, and then use my the rest of my caps like I was going to do at first, and go up to a 92 perimeter, just so I can be a 6'9" lockdown on some shit, you know what I'm saying. So them are 2 different versions I could do, or, you know what I'm saying, use it. I'm just gonna use this as a template to do whatever I want to do. So I will be coming back to this video when 26 come out, and also we'll be looking at my other build as well. So if y'all know what that build look like, yeah, I do. But for those of you that don't, I'm going to quickly pop up a screenshot of what that build is. Alright, so for the 6'9" PG, do it all PG builds, bro. These are the 2 templates that I'm going to be using for myself. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do the same thing as me and try and make a 2K23 6'9" PG do it all build, then you can go off of these 2 templates as well and wait for 26 to come out. Wait, oh my god, hold on, that's a new name I didn't see. 2-8 inside the arc playmaker. That's raw as hell. I don't even care that it don't say point forward no more. That's tough. I ain't seen this build name all year. That's raw as, I ain't gonna lie, that's raw. That caught me off guard because that wasn't what my build name was. But that's raw as hell though. That's tough. I ain't gonna figure that's tough. But as far as the shades, man, we got Scottie Pippen, Franz Wagner, and Kelly Oubre. Not sure why Kelly Oubre is here instead of Paul George, but hey man, it is what it is. But hey man, it is what it is. Build name, definitely very, very solid. Shades cool. And overall, this is like a 7 out of 10, 8. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I'll be able to make it better with caps and badge +1s and badge +2s and all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, with that being said, I'm about to sign out. Shit, that's the end of this video. Hopefully y'all boys enjoyed it. Shit, if y'all did enjoy or fuck with anything about this template, then go ahead, like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And shit, I'm out of here, man. But before I go in the channel, post notifications on, so y'all boys be notified whenever I post a video or whenever I randomly stream, you feel me. So with that being said, man, I'm out of here. Catch y'all boys in the next video.